Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It is Thursday, April 28th, 2022. This is Liz Frenay, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Yep, John called in B team again, and here I am, currently knees deep, elbows deep, in the New York real estate and the New York pollen. Okay, so let's get into the news, shall we? We have an update to the story we brought you yesterday about the house fire in Heritage Harbor. The woman is still in critical condition at the Johns Hopkins Burn Center, and investigators believe the fire was started by a lit cigarette in the living room on the couch near a portable oxygen cylinder. A big congrats to Charles Whitaker of the Center of Applied Technology North. This 14-year teaching veteran was announced the Anne Arundel County Public Schools Teacher of the Year. Charles started teaching HVAC classes at the school after spending 30 years with Unilever Foods. He is the first career technology education teacher to win the award since its inception in 1986. As we look forward to the summer, the Annapolis Pride Parade and Festival, slated for June 4th, has unveiled their logo. This year, the theme is Many Faces, One Pride. It really is a great logo done by Liquefied Creative, including the State House, the colors of the rainbow, and the pride flags, as well as depictions of diverse people in their many walks of life. A true testament to this year's theme and Pride Month. And the Anne Arundel County budget is out. It will be released in full later this week with town halls over the county to discuss. Some highlights, though. The plan calls for the same property tax rate as last year. The plan also includes a measure to eliminate the structural deficits by shaving off $20 million off of various recurring county expenses. And the plan intends to fully fund the county school capital budget of about $189 million. Maryland Hall announced a new duet art show called Woman in the Arts, a dialogue between nature and environment, featuring the work of First Lady Yumi Hogan and Greek artist Mina Papatheodorou-Valraki. The opening reception will be held from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. tonight, and the full exhibit will run through June 24th, 2022. And that's all I got. Podcast stuff. Up this weekend on the local business spotlight, Rick Hutzel, former editor of The Capital, and his new project, Meanwhile in Annapolis. And on deck is OU Love Home Care. And that's a wrap for today, but first, a quick thank you to the sponsors for today's daily news brief: the Arts Council of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team in Northrop Realty, a Long & Foster company. It is Thursday, so we have Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with your Maker Minutes, and of course, George from Mdva Weather is here with your locally forecast weather. All that gets underway in just a bit, so hang tight.
Join the party at the Westin Annapolis on May 14th for the Arts Council of Anne Arundel County's premier fundraising event, Paint the Town. We'll celebrate 29 years of providing leadership and advocacy for our local arts community. You'll enjoy cocktails, dinner, and live entertainment with special guests Sel Spitfire, Christy Allen, Jonathan Stone, Mike Noonan, and the Annapolis Symphony Academy String Quartet, and more. Get your tickets now at www.acaac.org. That's www.acaac.org. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. Mdva Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of Mdva Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with Mdva Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, April 28th. Yesterday was chilly and breezy, and today will bring more of the same, punctuated by a cold start this morning, with many spots in the Annapolis region in the 30s. Look for highs today around 58 to 63 degrees, with winds again gusting over 20 miles per hour at times before nicer conditions Friday through the weekend, with sunshine and lighter winds tomorrow with highs in the mid-60s or so, with more of the same Saturday, followed by more mid-60s to maybe lower 70s in spots on Sunday. Though some PM showers are expected, but they should be fairly light and should not have too much of an effect on the end of the weekend. So definitely make plans to get out and about tomorrow through Sunday and enjoy very nice conditions across the entire Mid-Atlantic region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of Mdva Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, as well as through our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And as always, be sure to download our DC Mdva Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Let's make 2022 the year that you freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. On Sunday, the First Sunday Arts Festival is back, with over 100 vendors, food trucks, and live entertainment. Check them out on the first block of West Street, as well as the People's Park. And while you're down there, take a walk around the historic downtown Annapolis and check out the 67th annual May Day basket competition entries all around downtown. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, Monday, their Learn to Knit a Pint-Sized Sweater starts with the first of 4 classes, and registration is open for their Learn to Knit an Anchor Summer Top coming up the following week. And also check out the regular coaching sessions on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, as well as private sessions. Tomorrow, the Creative and Performing Arts of South County is having another art night with 2 sessions, one for ages 7 through 10 and another for ages 11 and up. This session's topic is bean mosaics at the Willow Oak Flower and Herb Farm in Severn. Saturday, check out their May Day basket workshop. And over at Whole Foods in Annapolis, this afternoon their Half Pint Kids Club is doing ducks in a boat. And then on Tuesday, their Half Pint Kids Club is doing fruit sundae cones. At Art Farm in Annapolis, tomorrow there's a henna workshop with tea tasting for ages 21 and up. Then on Saturday, there's a teen henna workshop and tea tasting for ages 13 through 18. Also on Saturday, check out Oh Snap, their monthly photo exploration. Sunday, there's Vibe, Flow, and Chill, learning to relax and flow with yoga and deep stretching. Also on Sunday, there's a mandala workshop, as well as the start of a 4-week adult and caustic experimentation class, a process-based adult class focusing on alternative techniques based on wax. Art Farm spring semester is in full swing as well. Starting this week, today there's experimental painting and drawing for ages 10 through 15. And on Monday, there's a kids watercolor class for ages 9 through 12. And continuing this week, Monday there's a kids spring watercolor class for ages 9 through 12. Tuesday there's a teen graphic design class for ages 12 through 17. Wednesday there's a kids sculpture class for ages 12 through 17. And also on Wednesday there's a kids photography for ages 10 through 13. And registration is still open for their summer camps as well, including topics such as painting, photography, textiles, play production and building, music, creative writing, and lots more. At the Benjamin Banneker Museum in Park in Ellicott City, Saturday there's a volunteer opportunity doing trail maintenance, as well as earth oven pizza with wild greens, learning about edible wild plants found in your own backyard. Sunday they have May Day flower crafts, learn how to gather and press wild flowers, and use dried ones to make bookmarks. And then on Wednesday they have their nature tots, explore nature with your little one. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, tomorrow at the Bush Annapolis Library, there's Magnet Magic, learning about magnets for ages 5 and under. Saturday, Maryland City has Up Close with Local Bees, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener, and Severn has a Parent Paint Day, where parents can paint with their children ages 8 and up. Monday, Odenton has a poetry and art club for ages 11 and up, and Deal has a paint night with Harry Potter Day. Tuesday, Odenton has splatter paint art for ages 10 and under. Bush Annapolis is making flower petal sun catchers for ages 6 through 10, and Discoveries has Origami Family Fun Day. And finally on Wednesday, SoCo Knits is meeting again, this time virtually, online. And at Annapolis Makerspace this week, Tuesday is their monthly Autodesk Fusion 360 3D design workshop with Russ, online. And also check out some upcoming classes we have. Registration is open for their Cricut classes coming up in May and June, including making final decals with Cricut on May 7th. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
One of the most common questions we get, how do I maximize the value of my home before I sell it? It's a great question. We look at improvements like investments. What is the rate of return? For example, if we invest $5,000 in painting kitchen cabinets and installing granite, how much more will our home sell for? The answer? About $25,000 more. That's a 500% return on investment. Because of returns like this, we have started a program called Investing in You. We know cash is often tight when you're making a move, and we are here to help. We will front you up to $15,000 to invest in refreshing your home before you list it, with the agreement to be paid back once your home settles. Call us today so we can help you maximize your home's value.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.